Well, howdy. My name's Kevin. I am on my way to Alaska officially. I just left Rain Rock Casino in Wairika. I also learned that that is apparently how that town's name is pronounced, which I was like, sure. And I'm K-even. That makes sense. So, yeah, really cool little town though. Naturally, like any small random town in the middle of nowhere, they had a Black Bear Diner and a McDonald's. So, pretty standard stuff. The casino we were shooting for did an extension, added a hotel, some like cottages, a pool area. It was neat. Very long last few days though. Typically they were about 5:30 in the morning till about 10:30 at night. So kind of long days, but all in all, good time. So I'm off to, ideally I make it to Vancouver, Washington today, and we'll kind of see how things go. If I'm not too tired before then, might stop early, but the goal is to make it to at least Vancouver today, since I only have like a half day drive to be able to make. And yeah, so I'll talk to you guys soon. Hello. I figured this would be a good point in time to stop on the side of the road and let everyone know I'm in Canada. Which Canada is pretty cool. The first gas station, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say the first gas station I stopped at. The first gas station I stopped at was like right after the border. And it was I don't even remember the name of the town, but anyway, right after the border. I might get a little bit away from the road and then we'll continue this. Alright, so I'm currently big chillin' on the side of a mountain. Second gas station I stopped at, yeah. Guy walks up to me, he goes, "Man, long way from home, huh?" I was like, yeah. He's like, "What way'd you come?" Kind of told him what I'd been doing. He was like, "Man, that's crazy." He said, "My neighbor, his daughter's living in Little Rock." Like, the fact that I'm this far away from home and anybody even knows what Little Rock is, much less where it is, like, that's pretty cool. Small world. But I pulled over. I was just like, there was a good spot. It's like, oh, this would be a pretty cool place. And man, it is just absolutely like super scenic, like some stuff you would see on a postcard or a magazine cover or something. So turned out to be a pretty good spot. But yeah, I made it to Canada. The drive was not bad. Border Patrol asks you 40,000 questions, and against what I would imagine is the government's better judgment, they let me in. So, good thing there. But I'm kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Got a full tank of gas and gonna try to make it another couple hours. It's 3:35 right now, so trying to make it till about 5 or 6. Stop, fill up again. Need to fill up my gas cans just in case. I really don't know when I start getting to stretches where there is nothing, but I would rather be prepared for that early on rather than later on. So we'll see how it goes. But hat's been crooked this whole time. But I will see you guys soon. Good morning, everybody, or I guess whatever time it is that I upload this video, but I am about halfway through British Columbia, a little more. I'm thinking I'll make it into Yukon tonight. Got about 10 hours or so to do it, so I think that's going to be fairly doable on that end of things. But last night I was graced with the ability to sleep in a bed and actually get a shower. I hadn't showered for like 2 or 3 days because apparently here in British Columbia, truck stops with showers are not so much a thing. So I was kind of, I'd been kind of looking at rest stops or campsites, right? You know, maybe I can, pop into a campsite and get a quick shower. Nope, they are all code lock showers. And at the times I was showing up, most of the people were vacated and out for the day or something like that. So it's been a stinky last couple of days. But last night I was able to get into a hotel in a place called, I think, Hazelton. I have no idea. But got into a little hotel there, was able to get a shower, sleep in a bed, which actually, I think that bed was more uncomfortable than my tent, but it was not freezing cold when I woke up, and things were all right, so yeah, can't complain. I've got some really cool pictures, some solid video, and just kind of wanted to do an update real quick. I probably won't end up uploading this until I actually make it to Alaska, but yeah, nonetheless, so I will talk to you guys soon. Well, I had stopped at a little rest stop that conveniently had internet that, I mean, naturally you had to pay for, and meant to take a video, but I didn't. So, found this cool little spot, little river, creek, whatever, river. It's a river. And it just has an insane view over there and back over this way. So I figure I'd take a few minutes, sit down, and just kind of check everything out. It's absolutely immaculate out here. This was 100% the right way to do this. There is nothing out here that isn't just gorgeous. Saw some bears. Saw a mama and one cub, and then a mama and two cubs. The first one was not super thrilled, although on the side of the road, you know, we're in her environment, so she was not super excited with me being around. So I was trying to go slow and like kind of skirt around her. You know, I didn't want to just fly by. But once she kind of started raising up, when I started passing her, I was like, you know, the next set of bears I see, I think maybe I'll go a little bit faster. And sure enough, came upon another set, and the mom is in the middle of the road. So I'm sure being protective. So I skirted around her, didn't even bother getting a video. Made it to Bell 2, where I refueled, which I was at half a tank. I had like 200 miles left, but I was starting to get a little bit nervous. I haven't filled up my gas tanks yet, which after doing some research, I probably don't need to, but pretty much every single place that I go, I'm gonna need to fill up at. The longest stretch is only 160 miles without a service station, which is less than half a tank for me. So really not a bad get there. I'll probably fill up at that place. I think it's called Whitehorse, just to be on the safer side of things. But yeah, man, I'm gonna shoot some video of this gorgeous place that I'm at and get back on the road. Talk to you guys soon. Oh, well, this should be the last morning on the road, depending on how the drive goes. I've got 11 hours, and it is almost 9 o'clock. It's 8:47, so it should be my last little haul here, which, to be fair, compared to the last 30 legs of the trip, this is definitely the home stretch. In the Yukon, which is absolutely gorgeous. A little colder, weirdly enough, as I've gotten this far north, but not too terrible actually. The mornings are in the 40s, the evenings are in the 80s, so it's not bad. I've been, as I said in my last video, yesterday, or day before yesterday, I was able to sleep in a bed, and then last night I slept in the tent, and honestly, the tent was a great way to go. Beats sleeping on the ground for one. I do have a mattress, which is nice, and at the end of the day, or in the mornings, I'm not just absolutely freezing. It is somewhat insulated, which is nice, and a good sleeping bag certainly helps that as well. So yeah, but just kind of wanted to give a quick update in between all the videos of all the crap I've seen between here and there. Also, I ran out of windshield wiper fluid, and that is detrimental because my windshield currently looks like a bug genocide. Last night I actually only stopped at a gas station strictly to utilize their squeegee services, and thankfully they did have some, because it was not cool. It was not cool. So yeah, but yeah, like I said, just wanted to give you guys an update, and man, hopefully today will be the day I make it to Anchorage. Talk to y'all soon. Well, I made it through U.S. Border Customs. They did not grill me nearly as much as the Canadian Border Customs did, and I'm in Alaska. It's been a long last couple weeks. I've still got about a 7.5 hour drive ahead of me, so not quite done yet with the journey, but I made it, and man, that almost looks like a green screen. I mean, it looks unreal. So man, this is kind of crazy. I made it, which is, that was it. That's the whole point. Of course, Anchorage will be a bit different being in the city and stuff like that, but man, this is pretty insane. And the fact that you can pretty much get this throughout everywhere that I've been, all the mountains. I mean, I've met some really, really awesome people on the way out here, so this is really cool. So man, I will probably see you guys when I make it to Anchorage. Talk to you soon. Well, I am in Anchorage. Actually, I've been in Anchorage for a day now. Yesterday was the first night here, and it was a little rough. It was cold and raining a little bit. Not like a hard rain, more like a mist. And I ended up staying, well, I'm shaking, it's a little chilly here. I ended up staying in a trailhead, like parking lot. Turns out you can't do that. They don't like it. So tonight I'm staying at like an actual campground with my vehicle all tin it up and put my pop outs up today just to make sure that if it does rain, it at least doesn't get inside. But all things considered, the rooftop tent has been treating me exceptionally well. It's surprisingly comfortable. I found an inflatable, like sleeping pad that I had bought God knows how long ago and probably never even used. And I like randomly found it in my my hiking bag before I left, and that was a send, because I was looking at spending some money on one of those, and it's improved the sleeping quality quite a bit. The pad that's in there is a good like 3 to 4 inches thick, but that extra little bit helps a lot. So yeah, we're in Anchorage. I go to look at a rental place tomorrow, getting some roommates, but I'm gonna upload this before any of that. Got a lot to show you guys. Took some really cool pictures, some really great video along the way. Yukon was absolutely insane with the mountains, British Columbia, a lot of wildlife, so it's gonna be really cool. But yeah, just wanted to kind of give you guys this one last little update at the end of the video, let you guys know that I've made it. I am safe, and the rooftop tent does keep me up and away from bears, unless they stand up, in which case it's not super just like foolproof, bear proof I should say. But yeah, so I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.